Hello everybody, in this video we are going to make a key fob for using Onshape, and then this will be a quick thing to 3D print. Usually you can make them about this big or so, about 2 inches wide by 1 inch tall, and then when you hit print on your 3D printer, it takes about 20 minutes for it to start and finish. So let's start by hitting the create button using Onshape, and let's go to document. Let's call this Keyfob, and then go ahead and throw your initials on it. Okay, so this is just going to be a part we don't have to worry about in assembly, and we're going to do the top view. So let's grab a sketch, throw it on the top view, hit the top, and then we're going to grab a rectangle pattern, and we're going to always come off the origin, and I'm going to click D for dimension. You can also go up here and click this. So I'm going to go up. We're going to make this 2 inches. So you just simply type 2. I'm going to click the side and go up and make that 1. And then I'm going to go here to grab a circle. I'm going to hover over, and I can encourage you to zoom in a little bit. You can use the roller on your mouse or the trackpad. And then when you see that like center part, you can click that and bring it out. All right. The next thing to do is grab your trim tool, trim away the bottom of the circle, the top, and then this. Oh no, didn't mean to do the whole thing. I gotta undo. There we go. Get it? Yeah, you can trim that away. And then let's grab. Okay, so we've got essentially the key fob. Let's finish the sketch. I'm going to then extrude it, finding this over here, click on the shape you just made, and we want it to be, I'm going to change this from 1 inch thick because that'd be really awkward, to a 0.15. 0.15. Go ahead and hit the checkbox. All right, there we go. We're going to add, next thing we're going to do is we're going to add this hole in the middle. So go ahead and hit sketch, click on the top, hit over here, click the top one more time so that I've got like this like yellow outline to it. Then I'm going to grab a circle. I'm going to try and like hover back over this line. And then you can kind of see as I come off this line, I can see this square that pops up. That means I'm right in the middle. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to bring it forward, out. So I'm going to then hit D for dimension and click the outside of that. And I'm going to make this circle be 0.35. All right. Just make sure you dimension for location. I'm going to click on dimension here. I'm going to click the center of this with the bottom line, and that should be 0.5 because we want that centered, and it already is. If it shows up like, hey, it's in red, you've over-constrained, that just means you already have that. The computer already figured out because you already waited for it to be right in the middle of that line. Hit the green check box, angle it, zoom in a little bit to make the extruding part a little easier. Hit extrude. Click on that center part that you just did. Remove, and you can see mine defaults to 1 inch. Which is fine. You can also just go like through all, and that'll just make sure it'll always go through. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit top, add one more sketch, click on the top, zoom in a little bit, find the text, I encourage you to draw a box slightly smaller than your Keyfob. So you can simply go, you can do our school. I always encourage students to make it bold. You can decide on the font and then hit check. All right, you can see that is way bigger than I wanted it to be. So there is a scale button. I forgot where it is though. Well, let's see if I can do dimensions. If I can make that 2 inches. So it does make it a little smaller. Then maybe that's the easiest way. So I'm going to make this like 1. And then I'm going to hit escape a couple times, and I'm going to grab it and move it around. I'm going to double click this and make it, that's too big. So you can get it to kind of fit on here. Move it around. Place it where you'd like it. I'm just clicking and dragging it. $1.25 might be the winner. Okay, that's the winner for me. You can kind of customize it, make it look however you want by just kind of clicking and dragging. And then I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to extrude, and you gotta like really click on each letter. There it goes. So of course you can have it go up 0.1, which I think it'll look good. However, I'm going to have it actually go the other direction. I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to have it go down 0.1. Oh no. All right, so there's the add. Let's hit the remove. Let's oh, there it goes. So for some reason it had remove, but it was going up, which then doesn't remove anything. So I had to flip the direction by clicking that. And now you can kind of see it goes into there. I hit the checkbox. I hit this. You can see it will now print. And that is how you do a key fob. Sorry it took so long, but I'm done. It works. Now it's time to print. I'll show you how to do that in a different video.